Hello again, welcome to Gorilla. That's that segment of the show when we interview one of our guests and you provide the questions. With me today I have David Papineau, who is a Professor of Philosophy and Sport from King's College, is that correct?
No.
No?
I've only gone into the sport business. I've always been interested in the sport playground, but
Right.
I've only done philosophy and sport the last couple of years.
Okay.
I'm Professor of Philosophy of Natural Science at King's College London and Presidential Professor at the City University Renewal Graduate Centre.
So basically one of the biggest brains we've ever had.
Nothing to do with sport at all.
That we've ever had here on
interested.
Guerilla Cricket. Now the first question we have is from Dr. Dan Diver, who is also a professor, I believe, from Bournemouth University, or certainly was. He says, can we talk sensibly regarding cognitive computation and cricket? And could you also explain what the question means to me?
Cognitive computation.
He's talking about we don't know enough about in psychology and artificial intelligence. Does that help?
It's an interesting question. What the brain does when you see a ball coming towards you at 100 miles an hour, and how it tells you to move your arms and so on. But whether you want to think about it as computation, so people like to think the brain's like a computer, but it's kind of like a computer in some ways and not like it in other ways. And I'm not sure you want to talk about computation all the time. And especially when you're trying to hit a ball at great speed, it's not clear the brain actually gets that involved at all. When we're talking about the sub-half second movements, it's not clear, it doesn't go via stuff at the top of the spine, it just bypasses the brain. Look, the information has got to get in to your eyes and go to the back and into your visual cortex, but it's not clear it goes into your visual cortex. It's too fast. It's too fast. So imagine you're adjusting your wrists as you see the bounce of the ball. Now we're talking 10th and 20th of a second. There's no time for the information to get from your eyes through your visual cortex to the motor cortex in the way.
So does it become instinctive in some way?
Well, it's a reflex. It's a trained reflex. You've trained over thousands and thousands of hours, and the neural pathways just bypass the brain.
Okay. Blade Picker says, are team sports mentally tougher than individual sports as you have the pressure of teammates to deal with?
That's interesting. Not sure they're mentally tougher in the sense that you need more focused determination. I mean, that probably is the same, but it feels worse if you lose because of you and you've left other people down as well.
Do you think that's right? Or is there not more pressure on an individual because he hasn't got any supportive network?
I don't know. If I'm playing golf, tennis, I really want to win. Oh my God, my phone's going off. I'll kill it.
Tell them you're involved in a high-level discussion.
Yes. You really want to win, and it might really matter, and then all the pressure will be there. But when you lose, bad things happen. You can take it, but you let other people down. You feel bad, don't you?
Yes, I suppose you do. I hadn't really thought of that. I just thought there was automatically more pressure on a person in an individual sport because they had no one to support them in that respect. But I totally see where the question is coming from, and I see where you're coming from.
Afterwards, it feels bad if it's a team thing.
One question I wanted to ask, particularly, was backroom staff these days involved in sport, especially team sports. Do you think there's a role though for a team philosopher?
A team philosopher? What are you going to do?
Well, that's exactly that. I'm putting that out to you. I just thought maybe it'd be an offshoot of you could.
What am I going to do when they lose? I'll go to some be philosophical about it. We could try that.
No, so the obvious answer to that is no, not really. Francisco MZ has one rather humorous one at the end of it to say he's heard a lot about stump-on-stump action and penetrate the ring today on Guerilla Cricket. He wants to know, are Guerilla Cricket purely a bunch of hairy men with insecurity issues?
No, we have some not so hairy women.
We have some not so hairy women.
I don't know about the insecurity issues.
Well, I haven't got any insecurity issues. What about you, Bear? No. On that note, we shall finish Guerilla Guerilla today. Don't forget to join in the GPL tomorrow on day 4. Also, go to our Kickstarter page and give us some money very soon, because it's going to be running out very shortly. You can win bats and t-shirts and caps. Thanks very much, David, for joining us today, and we'll speak to you tomorrow.
Thanks for having me. It's been
Cheers.
great.
Thank you.